welcome back to my channel. My name is Georgie, and as you can probably tell from the title of this video, this is a bedroom tour. So if you've been watching me for a while, you will know that I used to live in Seoul, South Korea, but earlier this year I moved back to the UK, and I'm now in a weird situation where I'm back living at home with my parents for the next little while, whilst I'm sorting my life out, and I will hear no judgment for that. I think it's really difficult these days for people in their 20s with jobs, especially if you like move away. I'm kind of back to a weird graduate level, but stuff is moving. I'm hoping to be moved out at some point in the next 6 months, definitely 6 months, I'm sure. But yeah, for now I'm back here, and I thought you guys would probably want a little bedroom tour. So once I move back out again with my partner, I will have a whole house at my disposal to do whatever I wish with, and I'm definitely sort of like in the planning stages for that, but that is probably going to be a little bit more grown up. Obviously I say that, you know, you guys know what I'm like. Nothing is ever gonna be super boring with me, but this is kind of my last hurrah having like a super like fun K-pop kind of room. There will definitely be K-pop elements when I move back out again, but I'm just having fun with this, kind of taking inspiration from my apartments from when I lived in Korea. If you want to see what those look like, I have videos, I'll link them. But yeah, without any further ado, welcome to my bedroom. So the first area we have here is my bed. I have a really big bed here too because I used to have a single bed in here that actually kind of went along this wall a long time ago. And then my dad built a new bed because he's a carpenter for our spare bedroom. So that bed then went into my brother's bedroom, and my brother also had a single bed like this. So I got the two. So I ended up with 2 single beds, which I don't think most people know. You'd think that 2 single beds makes a double. It doesn't. It makes a super king. So I have a very large bed, which is very nice. It's nice when I have my girlfriend to stay over because there is so much space. You don't need to worry about like accidentally kicking each other in the night. So I have this really cute quilt on my bed. I really wanted something very like cottagey because especially once we move out again and have our own house, I want it to be very like cottagecore, kind of fairycore inspired, and I just like, I'm obsessed with this. And I mean, I live in a cottage here anyways, so it very much fits the vibe. This back wall here, this is all, of course, very inspired by my rooms in Korea. I'm sure if you're a long-time follower, you will recognize pretty much everything that's on the wall here. Once again, once I move out, I want to sort of elevate my style a bit with the house. So this is kind of my last hurrah of having like a truly very K-pop bedroom. I mean, there'll definitely be K-pop stuff in my bedroom, but imagine this is when I do my next house, when Mai and I move in together again, and it's just this again. But this is my kind of last hurrah of like a super collaged K-pop wall. I won't get too into it because I've already told you guys like 300 times where I got all of these things from. But yeah, I now have this mirror and this pink wall grid thing. It's not a grid, it's like a basket and little hanging things. I got that ages ago. I think it was from Flying Tiger. I had it in my flat in London back in 2019, so it's definitely been a while. And yeah, I put my 2 decor chani pickets here because they totally match with the aesthetic of the room. And yeah, this mirror I already had, so it was nice to get to use these again. This lamp here, let's move over to the bedside table area. So this lamp I'm like absolutely obsessed with. Basically, I saw this lamp, I'll put it here on screen. I saw this lamp design and I was so obsessed with it, and a couple of my friends had it, but they're just so expensive, and I think most of my friends were given them as PR, and yeah, I just really didn't want to pay that much. So being a crafty gal, I went to a bunch of charity shops and I found this lampshade that had a similar sort of shape, and the base here actually was a base from a lamp I had as a child, and I bought some dye and I dyed the base of the lamp pink, and then I bought loads of stuff from an upholstery store and I made the whole thing myself basically. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. There is, if I'm being really honest, there is a slight gap here. Yeah, the lace, sorry, it won't focus. The lace doesn't match, but we don't need to see that. And then yeah, I have a really cute framed photo booth of my girlfriend and I. Wow, please focus. There we go, super cute. I have a little subin here, a crystal ball. I just have this, which has my sort of everyday jewelry in it.
claw clip hair tie, my Laneige sleeping lip mask. I have this candle which is super cute. You can't really see, but there's actually crystals inside, and it's totally like jumping on the bandwagon of like witchy stuff being really trendy. But hey, I don't mind as long as I get my cute candle and my crystals, and it's like got a peony scent which is really nice. And then this is for incense. I just have this here for when I burn incense. And then this is my door. I actually really try and avoid showing my door in videos because it kind of really doesn't match the aesthetic. As you can see, it's really dark wood. As I mentioned, I live in a cottage. My dad is well, I said he's a carpenter. He's actually an antique furniture restorer. So pretty much everything in my house is dark wood antiques, including the door. It does bug me that the frame is a different color. I don't really know what he was doing with that. He's usually very good with these kinds of things. But yeah, it's kind of just covered in all of my bags. But yeah, because it kind of throws off the like pale aesthetic, I don't usually show it in videos. And then we have my wardrobe here, which I have this like scarf shawl thing over the top. I've actually had this since I was a child, and it's so pretty. Oh, it's actually backwards. It has these really pretty holographic sequins. I really need to turn it around. I don't know why it's backwards. But I always was obsessed with it as a child. It was so like fairy-esque, and yeah, it's very fairy core. I love it now that I'm an adult. So it's a nice backdrop here. So then we come to my desk and bookshelf area. This is, I feel like, kind of one of the main places in my room. As I mentioned, my dad's an antique furniture restorer, and these pieces here were old family heirlooms. I don't know, we have so many antiques that come from so many sides of the family. This was some great-grandmother's, and no one was using it. I used it as a child. And then I decided I didn't like it as a teenager because it was really dark wood and I didn't want that in my room. And a few years ago, my dad just gave it to me and he was like, if you want to do something with it, you can do something, or I'm just going to get rid of it because we have no space. So I completely repainted it. And as I said, my dad is a furniture restorer. I'm actually like a sort of low-level trained furniture restorer. So this actually, I didn't need to do much restoration on, but I completely repainted these. They're kind of quite worn already because the paint I used was like a gloss finish, and it's like plasticky and acrylic-y, so I need to redo it. I actually, after I did this, I then did a stint working in a studio in London doing like painted and decorative surfaces, so I actually have like a higher skill set than this is. So I think when Maya and I move back out again, I'm going to decide where I'm going to put it, and then I'm probably going to repaint it, and I think I'm also going to resurface it because this is just, it's just not really that well done. And it's also this is the curse of having like a pale top. It stains so easily. I'll probably still put a pale top on it because I don't like dark things, as you guys know, but I'm going to redo it. But I do still love it, and I do love my pink and blue room. It's very special to me. So then we come to my bookshelf. I sometimes get questions about this bookshelf. My dad made this for me when I was like 15, so sorry. Not really available for purchase, as you can tell, because I have like weird, I don't know, I think I was given like a label maker as a child and I just like went wild on it. I don't know what the hell that used to say, but yeah, it's like kind of old. But I'm super happy with my display at the moment. As you guys know, I love a good shelf display. I have done many. I really wanted to make sure that I don't know, I wanted this to like really match with the room, and I also wanted to make sure that I had all of my like Binchan stuff like here. I don't know, I wanted it all kind of concentrated, kind of like, you know how like Japanese collectors have just like a million of the same thing all together. It's not really that, but like having all the Wolf Chan and Becky stuff on one. So here we have just a quick run through. This is one thing that's not K-pop. It's by my favorite band, All Time Low. It's vinyl that I've had for years and I just never put it on display, and it's not even my favorite album by them, but for some reason I have that one. I don't know, maybe an aunt bought it for me or something. But it totally matches with the aesthetic of the vibe. I do still love Future Hearts. And then I have my old Extenary, like OG plastic light stick. Obviously the Binchans, we know. I decoed these recently. I don't think you guys have seen these here on YouTube. Oh, you might have done on my last vlog, I'm not sure. But you hadn't seen the Dwecky because I only did that recently. I did Wolf Chan first, and then I wanted Dwecky to match. Aren't they so cute in their silly little outfits? And then this is coming soon. I might have already launched this. This is a name board that I made, and I am going to be selling these, or I might already be selling these. As of right now, I have not launched them yet. I have, however, sneak peek, I have made all of them, but I'm waiting to launch properly on my shop. Mine is a little bit different because this was the prototype. I'm not doing quite so many like gems and stuff just because all of these gems are from like an ancient packet of like face stickers from Claire's. I do not have enough to like make loads of them with it, but this is like my favorite thing I've ever made, I swear. Love, oh my god, please stay babies. My nylon chan magazine, literally my most prized possession. I was literally thinking this earlier today. I cannot believe, bearing in mind Chan and his aesthetic and like the styling they usually give him, you know, as like the more masculine leader type of the group, the fact that his first solo magazine shoot was pink and he's wearing like a fucking heart Swarovski necklace, like, and I'm sorry, the G in his name has a heart. This is the most Gigi coded, Bloss Kitty coded thing in the entire world. Like, they literally did it for me. I'm still not over it. But anyway, I found this in Japan. I didn't order it online because I wanted to have the magical moment of finding it in a store in Japan. And when we were there, I kept going into like magazine shops and I couldn't find it. And I was really worried that I was gonna like fucked up and like have to spend way more to find it online. But then we went into the Tower Records in Shibuya, literally just to go and see Chan's signature. Well, it's not even his signature, but he wrote "Stay" on the Stray Kids sign. And it was there, and I had a very like intense crying moment where I found him, so yeah. And then I don't need to go too much into all this. I feel like you guys have seen this. I have my broadcasts from, this is my second Skiz broadcast, and it was the Gayo de Dukje, I can't remember, the New Year's Eve one, and they gave us a full OT8 set. So I have my boys displayed. I'm so obsessed with this display, by the way. It's super cute. My friend, my moot, Gentle Shelf, had one, and I was like, please give me the link. So she did, which is very sweet of her. So yeah, I'm obsessed. And of course the ribbon is just very me. We know we love him. You guys, I'm just, if you haven't watched my previous room tour, apartment tours, you need to watch them because I'm just referencing old stuff. I will find the Changbin one. I'm going back to Japan this November for Skiz tour because what else? And I'm determined to find the Changbin. Please, can everyone just like manifest that K-Books have the Changbin Chocolate Factory acrylic stand in stock in like the second week of November, because I fucking need him. You guys know what a roller coaster I've been on with these. And then this one is kind of like my TXT shop. I mean, they're there, but you know, overall it's mostly my TXT stuff. So I have just Blue Hour because, you know, Blue Hour is superior. My little Subin doll by Wasted on Pins, my lovely friend Miles. I have my Ariana perfume here as well, which I use every day. My little Subin Picket bunny. This is my Subin name board. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Oh dear. Mobile. This is actually a BTS pin, but I love it. My iconic signed TXT ticket from Freeze era that I pulled myself with my very own hands. Did I get that signed? Like, that is signed. Like, is it actually? Yes, actually. My little Subin and Yeonjun dolls and my mobile. Subin, and then some boys. You guys know about this if you watched my last one. So then the top shelf, I call this my Seungmin shrine. Because as you guys know, I fucking love Seungmin. Like, he's not even my bias on my bias record, but he's my everything. And yeah, this is like forever my favorite fucking thing I own. Yeah, this acrylic stand is like forever and always my favorite thing I've ever owned because it's so pink, it's so cute. And then I have, this was the SLES thing. It was on my phone and it like exploded off, like literally the hook thing where it clicks onto your phone, literally like the plastic cracked, so I can't even like repair it. And it happened at magic school and I was like, oh my god, what? So yeah, I've got lots of puppy M's. We don't need to discuss his necklace. I'm sorry, I found it and like, who better does that go on? That's so funny. Like, it wouldn't be as funny on anyone else. Anyway, leave it in the middle with his two boys, and then my puppy M. This, you guys will remember, literally a random person came up to me at Dome Tour and handed it to me. Best thing I've ever owned. My Seungmin doll, I think this is new because I didn't have this up last time I filmed. I don't think, at least. But yeah, this is my Seungmin doll from Idol House, and I have my Channy that should be coming soon. It's just dispatched. It's taken so long because obviously they have to completely manufacture them. And the second the pre-order came out, obviously I ordered him. And then I have these, which I love so much, my Puppy M clip. This is literally the setting spray that I use. And then at the top I just have like a bunch of makeup cases because I just have a lot collected over the years. But I think they look so nice here. I did like alternating like light dark colors, and then my Esther one. Then I have my Carrot Bong, and I don't know, the bag that I was given for the Timesgate looks so aesthetic, so I just put it next to my old e-girl headphones. Oh my god. And then I just have some lipstick bows up here. So yeah, those are my shelves. And then right here, please excuse the glare from outside. I just have some of my pickets hung up. I don't know, I think they look really cute here. I always want to like take pictures of videos, and I feel like it's really awkward to like get them in because my curtains are so fucking ugly. Oh my god, not the outside shot, please don't dox me. But yeah, it's so difficult to film them without getting the curtains in, and I hate the curtains so much, but I don't know, I just love these three next to each other. They're so cute. So my desk is always a little bit chaotic, but I've really been trying very hard to keep it clean. I actually think I've done quite a good job. Ignore my two phones. We know the story of her and we love her. I will say they look delicious next to each other. So when I first had my original purple Ultra, and then they released the 15, I was like, oh my god, my dream would be to have the two phones together. And then obviously I lost this, it was stolen, and I managed to get this because my old phone died. And then I was like, oh, I have the pink iPhone. Imagine if I still had my Ultra. And then obviously my lovely friends got it for me for my birthday, and I was like, I can't believe my dreams came true. Like, this is so slay. Sorry, just like, it's just so good. Sorry. So here I just have my jewelry, and then I have just like my favorite lip oil and my Dior perfume, which honestly I love the smell of, but it really doesn't last. It's totally a freaking cheat. I'm convinced that they have like a stronger scent in the testers, because the testers last so well and the bottle just really doesn't. My AirPods, I dropped them on the floor the other day and they got a little bit muddy, so I think I need to like clean it, but obviously I don't want to do that with my AirPods in them. I have some of my photo card binders here. This is new, you guys won't have seen this yet, I don't think. This one is actually my like Subin TXT one, but I always wanted to do the deco with the lace, and yeah, I'm super happy with it. I was given this particular bit of ribbon lace by my favorite person in the whole world. If you guys have watched my vlogs before from Seoul, you'll remember the ribbon shop lady in Dongdaemun Market, and she gave me this as like a freebie because she was really sad because I told her that I was moving away from Korea, and it was so sweet of her. So yeah, I'm really grateful. I just have, I don't know why this is here. This is like a stem toy. This is my little ADHD hack. I mean, not these are just decor. This is my thing, okay? If you have ADHD, try this out, it might help for you. I have a huge problem of just like having stuff I need to do or want to do and just like thumping it on the desk here, and obviously it just creates a huge pile of mess. So my rule is, if it's something that I'm gonna do, if it's like a project or something that I like use every day but it's like a bit of a mess, if it doesn't fit in here, it's not allowed on the desk. So I have thread because I often am doing little sewing projects, and otherwise they would just be like sat, like I had loads of thread just here and it was like so annoying. It's just like stuff that I like might want to do. Like I have a little puzzle, like if I want to do it, or there's an old lip oil, or just like nail polish. Sometimes I want to do nail polish. I mean, not right now, I have my nails done, but like sometimes I just want to do it, and like I know that if I put it away then I'll never do my nails. But if it's on the desk, then it's just a mess. So this is kind of like the little solution. I don't know, it's kind of been really working. I've been much better about leaving crap on my desk. So if you have ADHD, maybe try it out. I don't know. We're always trying to find hacks and things to make things easier. And then on this side, I have a couple more photo card binders. And then this one hiding here is actually my book of shadows because I am Wiccan. I have my mirror here because I do my makeup here every day. My Natimyeong version 2. My little wolf charm bin, literally nothing. I don't use it as a bin. The Dweki one I have in my bathroom and I actually use all the time, but he's just there for decor. My TXT cup, you guys have seen this one before. And then I have some of my Divoom stuff. This is the Timesgate, it's a really cute clock. And this one, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a lamp, it's a light, it's really cute. I like the colors. And then yeah, gotta stay hydrated. So this here is like the cursed side of the room that you guys ever see. I'm not gonna show you too much. I have an ancient television, like when I tell you this is from like 2005 or something. It's really old. Look how thick it is. Sorry, it's really not focusing. It's literally so old, but it was just like hanging about in the house. Like my brother had it in his room and he wasn't using it at all, and I was just suddenly, I was like, wait, I could have a TV in my room. Crazy concept. I was one of those kids, we were never allowed a TV anywhere other than like in the sitting room when I was a child. So the idea of having a TV in my bedroom is kind of extremely exciting to me, but it's been really nice. I do need to get like an HDMI to hook up because I keep having to steal my dad's, but it's nice. I can sit in bed and I can watch the TV. It's cool. Here I have my mirror. I won't show fully because it'll just show me, but I also have my little Subin. This one's also from Waist on Pins, Miles, and I have this really cute pink mushroom, which I got from a Christmas market actually here before I moved away. It's so cute. I feel like this is like not the best place to display it. I really want to like do more fairy core stuff when we move out again, and I'm gonna like make sure I put this in like a really good place where it's much more visible. And here we come to my other shelves. So I just have some shoes on top here. I'm not going to show you guys the bottom because it's really a mess, but the top two I have kept for like cute designs. So this is the top one. Because this has a white background, I decided to do sort of like less pink and blue displays because obviously I can. The other one is like, you can see the blue wall behind, so it has to be pink and blue. So this top one, if you can kind of tell, the vibe is like pink and red cherry vibes. So I'm really glad that I have someone to display my like Extraordinary albums. If you guys remember my last vlog, I said I was like, I have this signed album. This is also naked, by the way. I don't know what to put it in. I'm so like overwhelmed when it comes to stuff, and it's the signature's looking a little bit scratched. I probably should sleeve it somehow. Someone sent me a link to like square ass sleeves that it would fit on this. But I'm so glad that I have a place to display my signed album now, because yeah, before it was like I didn't have any red spaces. But yeah, Generate has a little red dress, and it's just very cute. And I have my cherry One Young stuff, and then this really cute, if you guys are like old school Magical Girl anime fans, you will know Miss Mutigo here. She is my OG. This was the first anime I ever watched. She is me. She has changed, like, my entire life trajectory is the way it is because of her. Oh, and yes, obviously this is also you guys will remember this from my Japan video. But yeah, so now I have this as well. I got this from MCM Comic-Con in London, and I was very excited to find Tokyo Mimi merch because it's kind of niche, you know. So below this we have the green, yellow and pink area. This is very reminiscent of my old room, my last apartment in Seoul. So this is kind of like my little homage to that. I have my full set of babies because another update since magic school, yeah, I have OT8 babies that are separate from my ones for myself. I kind of went a bit crazy in the pop-up shop, guys. I seriously have a problem, but I love them so much. I was so heartbroken when I first like received the pilot dolls, because I don't know if you guys know, but they were pre-ordered. We pre-ordered them like months before we knew what they were even gonna look like. And obviously I just got my two, and then like these little fuckers came out, and I was literally like, I'm sorry, I don't own him. Like, I want to kill myself. So I am so happy that I own all of them. Like, are you kidding me? They're just so, like, most delightful thing that's ever existed. And then I have my little lanyard from X Sweet Mirage finale and little boy, and oh my god, please. This was from the Stay Kit. And I do like the idea of putting a skazoo in. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm just not. But yeah, I don't want to like take them out of their lovely basket. Then I have this cute Chani and him, and he matches him, and it's just so lovely. La, da, da. So yeah, then we come to this side. You see where we are here. I have these cloud lamps. They're from IKEA. They're super cute. I've had them for years. I think Maya and I bought them for our old apartment in London. And then we moved out, and I was like, I'll just put them up here. So I just have like a little mini collage here, and this old Freeze poster. This was actually like the one thing that was in this room before I moved out. And I just had to put it back up. It's like, no one ever talks about this poster. It's like the best poster I've ever seen in my life. They are stunning. I fucking miss this era, honestly. Look at Taehyun and Hyunika, like literally their best eras. I'm not fucking about. And then I just have like this bedside table here. It's actually like an incredibly old, like maybe 100, 200-year-old trunk box that was some ancestors of mine that my dad was like, here, you must have, but you must not destroy. So I covered it with just like a really cheap pink blanket just to make it into like, first of all, it's really dark brown, which doesn't fit the vibe, and also like I don't want people to destroy it by putting water on it. So yeah, I just put like plushies on it and some more pickets that don't have a space. I don't know. There's a horrible office lamp there. This is really just a kind of we make do area. And also I'm such a horrible host. I give my friends like this much space to put their stuff on. I'm sorry guys, I have like a houseful amount of stuff and I have one room to put it in. I really desperately hope that we can move back out soon again. Hopefully we should by the end of this year, I'm hoping.
So that was my bedroom tour. I hope you guys really enjoyed. Please let me know what your favorite part of my room is. I definitely think it's either this back wall or my shelf. But yeah, let me know. I'm very happy with how this turned out, and I really hope you guys like it too, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!